The AfriOne Show, voice of a new tribe, where the Afropolitan spirit rises as we come together to rebuild Africa, Nigeria, and its marketplace, empowering its people and the diaspora with everything they need. Together, we form a new tribe, creating opportunity and access to markets, driving reinvestments, fostering collaboration, and working to elevate and one another with proven solutions. A true revival in Africa is possible despite the challenges, though through intentional development that drives innovation, delivers mutual benefits, and inspires a culture of ownership for Africa and Africans. The time is now to unite, innovate, elevate with the Afropolitan Apostle, Darlington Steve, on the AfriOne Show, voice of the new tribe.
Okay, this is Mr. Heaven Joe John and Mrs. Heaven Joe Joma.
Big one.
Biggest dreams and fear of marriage. Maybe you should go first.
Biggest dream. Okay, let me start with the biggest dream. I think my biggest dream was having a perfect family. Like growing up, I stayed with an aunt and then uncles. So seeing their marriage thrive, those period, I wish to have like a perfect marriage, like the way theirs was. So that would be my biggest dream. That was it then. Fears. I don't know. I've always been informed about marriage, so I don't think I had fears. I knew that I would be able to like navigate through with God's help. So that's just it. I think I was aware of how marriage worked early.
Wonderful. You don't marry before?
No, now growing up with married people, before I even got to that, my mom and my dad.
So you're already prepared fully?
Not prepared. So, okay, now coming into this space, I see that there's more to it. Okay. But the truth is this, before I got into the marriage space, I've seen the experience. I'd seen the experience you get. Yeah, so that's just it. So if anything is happening now, I'm like, okay, I guess this is part of it. I'm not shocked.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's just it.
So for me, my biggest fear, I think fear. What was my major fear would be the fact that I didn't want to come into something that won't work.
Okay.
Now, not the fact that it won't work, but now I've seen couples that they've been together in marriage, marriages whereby they are together, but they are not together because the man is probably doing his own thing, the woman is doing her own thing, and all of those stuff. So for me, my biggest fear was I didn't want to have a home that is not together in sense of unity between the man and the woman. So that was my biggest fear. But then when we met, that sort of melted down, you understand? So I didn't have that fear.
You had seen a different setup, but me growing up, I saw a difference. So everything that I was seeing, not the places I've stayed, like it was more like a perfect. I don't know if it was perfect then because I was still much younger. But seeing them coming out, everybody's happy, everybody's doing fine. If anything is happening, I understand the marriage fights and all of those things. So, but there has never been a day that I would say, oh, I saw my uncle or I saw my aunt fighting with the husband or my sister fighting with the husband or, all those kind of things. I never experienced. If I had seen anyone, it's probably happened in a movie.
So I could let the depressed person make.
I know. So that's just it. So it was just the images, the whole life experience I've seen. That's why it wasn't really a big deal for me when people say, it's hard. For me, I knew like it wasn't going to be hard.
Okay.
And God will help us. It's not going to be hard. I keep saying it. Yeah. So that's it.
Thank you. Should go first on that
Why
one.
should I go first?
Hello. You're not like pray for marriage now. Should probably go on. Yeah.
How did our paths cross? Okay. This gentleman here, we've always been friends, right? Distant friends. Well, see, it was God that crossed the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our path crossed in the sense that we've known for like quite a number of years, but we never had physical contact. I never knew the face to the name, but I sort of just knew her through a friend. So that was how we got to know about ourselves. But how our path crossed happened in 20. Was it during the election?
Yes.
During the election, yes. So that was when I went to Ibadan to celebrate my birthday, and good thing was my birthday is same thing with a mother's birthday. So funny enough, I had a contact on my phone and I saw her mom's birthday post. So I wished the mom happy birthday. So on that 50th birthday of mine, I didn't even post my picture. So she didn't even know it was my birthday or so. Then
I actually knew it was your birthday, but I forgot. Yes. I was already aware that your birthday is the same day with my mom's birthday.
Sweet. So okay, I'll keep that for later. So somehow we crossed online and we started talking, and that was how we crossed. And unknowing on if she was going to be the one, and I think for me it's all this readiness you guys are seeing. Yes, that was it for me. I just felt like, okay, this person seems to be ready. So that was it for me. So that was it.
That was it for us.
No. That was for me. Your own. How did you know that? Okay, yes, this.
Okay, before it got to the part where we got serious, I already spoke to myself that if I'm going to get into any relationship now, I was ready for marriage. So coming into the space, I was intentional about the whole thing. It was just me being ready, and then seeing you get sense.
Very, very intentional. I would say that she was very, very intentional. And that's one thing I think every lady should have, that intentionality about knowing what you want before you go into anything. Because for we guys, sometimes you can just be guys. Let's leave it at that. But then she was very intentional. So yeah. Just surprised us the most good or challenging. The both.
I think it's the both.
Yeah, the both.
Nice.
They were for me good because I've always had this prepared mindset towards marriage. Like for me, it's like one of the most biggest thing I've been trying to prepare myself for. And coming into this space, seeing how she is and all of those stuff. So we already had a good mindset towards the whole thing. And we had actually had a sit down. We've spoken about it. What happens to be my fears? What was our strengths? What happens to be our own fears? Those were the areas of my strength. So it was easy for us to blend. But coming into the deal itself, we had this mindset that I would always not go to bed angry now.
Yeah.
That will always settle any
Like,
difference.
you have to talk about it before going to sleep.
That part was not easy for me. Yeah? I don't verse, I don't enter room. She'll be like, hello, I don't want to talk. It's that part of settle before the way the Bible puts it. I'm still working on myself for that one. It wasn't funny. But we're navigating. At the end of the day, so it's both good and challenging. It has its good parts because she's my friend, and it has a challenging part because I have the way I handle things. She has the way she handles things. So we're still working on those aspects. So that's where the challenge is for me. Bye.
I still have to talk.
Challenging.
It's the same. It's
Copy
the
and
both.
paste.
No, not totally. It's both good and both challenging, especially being in the space where you now have a little one. I don't know how it would have been if we had gone through this year without a baby, but having a baby in the middle, I think that's where it's a bit challenging, because sometimes your mind is not even there. Your mind is at the child's this thing, trying to make sure that the baby is fine, but at the same time you also need to make sure that the husband is fine as well. Sometimes yeah.
Adam.
Sometimes, yeah, you just have to, it's that part is challenging. And the fact that your beautiful sleep, you have to put it aside and all of those things. And then one man will just come and start making some demands, and that part starts the challenge. But it's beautiful because how it's beautiful, you knowing that you have a partner, somebody you can talk to anytime. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. It's good.
So good and
It has a
challenging.
yes. Can you think of anyone?
That's what I'm trying to. Major disagreements. I'm quick to forget. Like, if I'm angry,
It's not just you. We're both quick to forget.
Yes.
If something is happening now, if we're angry, everything
It's
is
that
coming.
moment.
Like, it's not like we're going to start talking, but it's in your head. Like, things
Yeah,
are
that
coming,
stuff
like
happens. Like,
coming.
I'll be talking to myself in my head, like as if I'm talking to you.
Yes.
And I will vent, I'll be angry, I will say everything. But then
Right now, I can't
once I
think
see
of
you like
anything.
this, I'll just calm down.
I can't think of any. I can't think of any right now.
feel-
Try.
I want to picture and see if I can remember.
Hi. It's not like that hasn't happened.
We've
though.
had
It's not
moments,
like
yes. We've had moments where we've
but
had.
right now. Oh God, maybe you know, remember something.
Now you the quick remember person. But we do have misunderstanding, quite all right. So it's not as if it's not there, but it's just the fact that because we always had this thing in our mind, like as the fruit of the spirit when it comes to marriage, whereby we talk about love, joy, peace, long suffering. So we already created this space for ourselves. So whenever we have that misunderstanding, you just be like, okay, let me give him time, let me give her time.
But sometimes I want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to talk. Like, I want to talk and get it off my mind, because I won't be able to sleep. And recently, let me use the word recently, he just wants to like handle the thing himself, calm down before talking about it. But me at the other end, oh Lord Jesus Christ, I want to talk so badly.
Okay. I think I can remember one now. There was this one where I was in my room. So we won't have this. Okay, maybe that will actually be a conflict, because you don't want me having my personal room. I always wanted to have a personal room.
Please.
For myself.
Why should your husband have a personal room?
Yes, now, like for me, it's like the room is like my space. You get now. So, but she's not a fan of me having a personal room to myself. Why I want a personal room is because
I want to be your space. Why should you have a space?
you're still in my space. It's just that I want, instead of my space, I want small space.
No, you're getting a whole room, and then there's a big sitting room that is differentiating. Like, there's a big space. Like, there's a gap. It was a big problem for me.
I know it was a big problem, because anytime I'm like, maybe, okay, for example, now we have this, maybe it kind of miscommunication. I don't want to say misunderstanding. I think it's like a miscommunication. So in my head, I'm feeling like, why would she say stuff like that?
Now that is when you should be in the same space. There was something that I spoke to you about. Let me chip this in. When we were before King came, we were in a single room. Whenever we have all this little misunderstanding, we're inside one room, in like on one bed. You don't go sleeping on the chair. You sleep on the bed.
Because I don't like to sleep on the couch.
Yeah. Now, this is the thing. This is the deal, right? When you're angry, you're in one room. You are on one bed. One person's body will surely touch the other person. It will not soften your heart.
But you used to put pillows sometimes.
I get. Even that pillow is not pillow. Pillow is soft. But by morning, see, several times I observed this. By morning
would have cuddled up.
Don't forget. Even if you never forget, but
somehow in between the line, the pillow will just find a way to excuse himself.
But now this is a whole room. Jesus Christ. There's a city. before you get to the room, that's our sitting room. It's big. By the time you walk, before you get to the door to his room, you don't vex. You go back. But this one, you're in the same space. That's why I was like, I don't fancy it. I don't see it to be. Like I said, it's not like I'm using these other people's wedding as a mirror for mine. But growing up, there has never been a space where anybody have their room. You get, so it's kind of strange to me, and I don't feel comfortable now. I've been in a space where the two of us were in the same space.
And that's where me I have a bit of like an off feeling, because sometimes I just want my space. I believe
it's not hard.
Men,
if you want your space, enter parlor. You get your space. If you finish, you come back.
She would then come to the room like almost 10 times within that same hour. Like, just come and look for what is not even missing. So, but for me, I just feel like, can't you just give me my space? So the moment she notices that I lock the door, she'll come. She'll open the door. She'll knock the door. If I close the door, she'll be like, hello. Why is this door locked? Like, I just want more space for myself.
No.
So for me, that's where I feel like those are a bit of little challenges for what we're having.
So you still want space? Your talk.
When I mean,
you have to be the one to talk.
How do we manage intimacy? Okay. And friendship, right? With everything going on. I think this is the one they don't prepare you for. Like, they don't prepare you for this in marriage, in the sense that you have to navigate it. There's no amount of preparation. I think you always have to be prepared for marriage. Prepare for them.
No, that's why I told you that I know that coming into this space, I've seen that they know they tell you everything. But
so it's more like marry somebody you're comfortable with, that you can easily, just let this person know how you feel. And for me, that was it. I could easily just say, okay, and see how far, you understand? And then she'll be like, okay, she gets what I'm trying to say. And then there are times whereby I'm actually the one who has zoned out, because I just free her. I just have this mindset, okay, she has a lot going on her plate, and I don't even want to disturb her and all of those stuff. And then she just be like, hello. It's like, I'm not existing or what? I'm like, no, there's enough for your plate now. So I just want it to be fine and ensure the baby is fine, all of those stuff. So yeah. But then we discuss about it most of the time. And then we just try and create time, even in audio dramas and everything. So I think that's it. Changed individually. For me, I think fatherhood has a way of making you more responsible. 100%. Seeing a child in the space, like, it's very transforming for me. The first time I saw a child, and it took me like 2 weeks to actually,
I think even more than 2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks, right?
Afterwards, you're like, it's still not done.
Yeah, because they were trying to move and all that stuff. So
you were so busy.
I was so busy. And then when I would just come back, I just would come and rest, and then I just come and oh my God. I'll just be looking at like, is this real? Is this happening? And all of those stuff. So somehow for the first 1 to 2 weeks, I was a bit, not really in denial, but it was not all settled on me. So it made me more responsible. It made me appreciate life more. It gave me more reason to want to go hard in terms of work, to be there for the family. Like, I feel sometimes like if it was just us and then we have a bit of misunderstanding, there are certain things probably I would not take.
Okay.
Like, or maybe I would react differently. But knowing fully well that there's a child in this space, I then tend to become more observant. Like, okay, maybe she's stressed or stuff like that. So it made me more responsible, made me more caring, made me more patient. And for the fact of us as a couple, I think it brought more of intimacy, because now it's like we have something that our relationship has birthed. So for me, I think I don't know if I did justice to the question, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
No, you want to judge
No,
based
they
on what
say
I'm going to say.
individually and as a couple. So I've
So
said mine as.
let me start as a couple. Like you said, it made us more, it brought disclosure. Even when we have those our small misunderstanding. Just now, one person just changed for the other person, and then there's this little cutie baby that needs the both of your attention. By the time we both attend to him, you see us talking to each other like nothing ever happened. Like then sometimes in my head I'm like, no person will change that for me. This is like I want to be angry. But if I see he's so cute with his baby, if I see the two of them together, like in that same space, after the whole changing it for each other, and then my heart will just melt. Like it just brought that closure between the two of us and individually, right? For me, it has made me emotional. Like it's not like I've never been an emotional person, but more emotional. I am now very, very careful. Like careful down to what I take.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
I'm looking at, oh my god, I don't want to do this one, I don't want to do that one. I don't know how. Sometimes I'll be so much so much
Careful.
in need of something, maybe something I want to eat, but I remember, oh god, there's a boy that is so it has
Consume a
made
lot
me,
of sugar.
yes,
But now you're more
I'm
considerate.
trying. So it has made me very, very careful, and I'm now trying to stay healthy. Me before jama anyhow. So I try to stay healthy. That it has helped me to be more calm, more put together, and it has also helped me to appreciate God the most. Yes.
True.
Like after giving birth and
So
a lot of
heaven
things
and
happen.
heaven.
Bro.
What was one thing I want to do about in check? You don't want me speaking somewhere from another country before.
No.
Okay. Raising the child in Nigeria. Let me see.
You didn't answer that question.
It sounded so like raising the child in Nigeria. It felt like people raise the child somewhere else. But I think they don't tell you the amount of pampers you use. Like literally, we bought pampers. They gifted us pampers. Everything is down. And I think that you were supposed to be answer the question well.
See, the reason I'm thinking about it now, that question that you asked, if maybe we had children outside the country, it would have been a different case. It would have been
Yeah.
easy to answer. For me, yeah, my parents, my mother-in-law is here. I would have said, if it was the other way around, I would have said, well,
They don't tell you the financial part. Just immediately you mentioned mother-in-law and all those things. Like literally, people are coming, people are going. I know in Nigeria you get, people are coming, people are going. You have to they come. Oh, yeah, thank you for coming on.
one thing.
And then family and friends. Majorly family is being around. Like I'm heavy on family. I'm heavy on family.
Heavily on
Oh
family.
yeah, very heavy on
So
family.
family coming. I don't know if it was outside here. It's just going to be us. So I think
if we're outside the country, so just be yours. Probably it might be more economical. Earning, spending, saving, investing. Okay, so on the earning parts, when it comes to money matter, we will have this good understanding that whatever comes to the family belongs to the family. It's not an individual money. Even prior, before we got into the marital space, we already started. We had this idea of saving.
we saved.
We used to save.
Yes.
She came up with this cool idea that then if I'm coming on your ship, like she said, no change in your pocket, put inside the colo. You get now. So even while we're before we came into the marital space, she had the colo. That should be like, if you are coming, ensure there's change in your hand that you drop in my kulu. And then she ensured I also got a saving box in my place too. So we had that. Then when it comes to earning, she is more of before we got into the marital space, she was into project managing and all of those stuff. So the project had a halt and all of this stuff. So for our own earning pie, it was a bit halted at the point. But for me, I was still, bringing in something into the family. So we're able to build on that because apparently it's not my money, it's the family's money. We had to sit down, discuss, and then when it comes to saving, we actually do save. We do save. So yeah.
The AfriOne Show, voice of a new tribe.
I want to talk. Or should I?
Okay, you go first. Let's see.
For me, I think they are not prepared though. If anyone who said they are, I would say it's based on background information. Yeah.
Okay.
But for an average, normal Nigerian person, youth, they're not prepared. Trust me. They're not. I thought I was. But financially, I kind of thought we were.
Yeah.
Because we had plans and all of those things that, after this. So before we got married, we already had the plans of marriage. We had other plans. So we go ahead to plan ahead.
Yeah.
So we're coming into it. We're preparing ourselves to come into it and all of those things. But the financial aspects, trust me, we thought we had it figured out.
Yeah.
But coming into a space and how everything is, we just realized that we're working on it. Well,
I think that the question, that previous question they asked about raising a child in Nigeria, what did he not tell you? They should have asked to see now, like getting married in Nigeria, what did he not tell you? Because truthfully, you think you're ready, like you prepared enough, but we should have added that space we give ourselves. Like that extra grace we give ourselves that we should have added that extra grace to the Nigerian setting, like because like she said, we had a lot of plans. Like, if it was to be like this is what we'll do. If it turns out like this is what we'll do. They didn't tell us that what if it turns like this? Like
outside now.
Outside the options we had. Because he actually turned outside the entire options we had.
Out of the box.
And it really shook us. We're bouncing back. So I don't think an average Nigerian is fully ready. You might think you're ready. Sometimes even for the unknown, you get. So I don't think you all ready. That's my own take. But if you're getting married, just as much as possible, pay a lot of attention to financial part of it. And then beyond that, pay also attention to the cordial relationship, because at the end of the day, if every other thing doesn't add up, just ensure that the both of you are adding up, because at the end of the day, you can't control things that are external. Yeah, so in as much as you can't control the external, but you know what you can control, which is your own temperament and all of this stuff. So don't allow the external stuff then affects the marriage you get. But an average Nigerian,
it will affect.
I don't think anybody is fully ready. I don't think anybody's fully ready.
Okay.
I have something I would say, but you go on first.
Okay. In our marriage,
sorry, adjusting.
No. It's not. There's nothing. Nothing much. I just have a few things to say concerning that. Just the fact
of yours.
No. The fact that one thing that I would say that has been helping us in this marriage is the fact that we have that ability to talk to each other before we do anything. We talk. So if our family members are coming in with any extra thoughts or an idea, we sit down and we talk about it. And whatsoever decision both of us take, that's what we just take on. So I don't know if I would say there's no negative part of it. The positive part of it, trust me, we take the positive part of it. We just make our own decisions based on how we want it to be. It doesn't mean that we don't listen to, because we're like the youngest.
So we have like a whole lot of contribution.
Yes, coming. Especially when I was pregnant, Jesus, the whole community was checking on me and all of those things. Do this one, don't do that one. But at the end, we sit down, we talk, we discuss. We might stay. maybe it's food I want to eat. Or once we have start these conversations, we might leave our food and start to talk. Then we'll come to a conclusion. We just pray about it and just stick with what we want. And somebody from the family might be like, "Oh, I thought like we know, but." Stuff like that. It's just about we having this conversation and coming to a conclusion within ourselves.
So absolutely. For me, I want to believe the contribution is positive because I take a stand that everybody wants us to be fine.
Yes.
So they believe we could do this like this, do that like this, do this like this, do that like this.
Yeah.
And so there's this thing we do. If something is off, I talk to her, if it's coming from her side. If it's coming from my side, she talks to me about it. Then I know how to implement it to my own people, and then also similar to her. But generally, we've not really had issues where we then have to be like this person or that person. So their contribution has been majorly positive. Why I said I had to was because I remember we were staying in the single room. This is maybe up to a month then. That your mom was around, my mom was around.
Oh, there was information flying everywhere.
Yeah. So we got a bit, because I was also busy, I wasn't too settled. And she herself, she was, I was a bit absent-minded. I wasn't all emotionally there. So sometimes I just tell her something, she'd be like, she forgot. I never knew there was something called, this thing that comes with marriage.
Postpartum.
Yeah, postpartum, that a woman then tends to forget a whole lot. So I'll tell her something, and then by the time I'm expecting her to act upon it, she'll be like, "You didn't tell me." I'm like, "I told you. You didn't tell me this and that." So there was this day we were like, "I told you." So it was tense. My mother and my mother-in-law were just both present there, and we're talking to ourselves. And the both of them kept quiet. Nobody said anything until was it 2 nights later or the following day or so? Then my mom was like, it's often una no dey gree for herself. I'm like, I said, thank God, say ask your mother. My mom was saying, thank God that mother didn't say anything. I was like, okay, these two people didn't even care. If we go shoot ourselves, then because we just kept quiet. So for me, that's why I said their contribution is actually positive because they know when to, talk or not talk. And I'm sure her mom will probably, take her somewhere and say, you have to be.
Hey, have you forgotten the week? Was it the week? The period we got married.
Is it up to a week?
No, it was the next day.
It was the next day after marriage. We changed that for ourselves.
My mom just took my side.
No, this girl is stubborn. She's stubborn. Yeah. Marriage, you never do one week. A day marriage. What was that question? Was it Jota?
It was Jota. I was telling you, you kept asking me the same question.
Why if I just married you? You don't stand up to me. I see.
I'll tell you.
What was that?
I just got tired of the question. You were asking me one question. I was repeating it. And what you were asking me, I was not aware of it.
You were not giving me the answer. You were giving me random answer.
Because that was the information I had. Yeah. I don't even what you expected. I don't know. That was the information I had.
I was giving. I'm very relaxed. My eldest brother do say I have last born syndrome when I have to do things. But for me, that period of time, is it that I'm just this quiet and I talk to wife I just married newly. He don't they change that for me. And with my mother-in-law was there.
Yes.
Our eldest sister was there. I just raised my voice. I feel, would you shut up? After her, she became calm. Inside my mind, I'm like, hey.
That was the first time I
never would do married 1 year, 1 week. I don't shout for woman. So I felt bad because number one, I'm not the type who is given to, any kind of. I felt that was to me. I felt it was even like domestic violence.
In my head, I was like, why is this shouting?
And then we just calmed down. The whole thing just. So I think our mom now took her to the room. And I had to tell her that you have to be listening or something. I don't know what they told you.
In my head, I was like, what did I do now? Because it's like me explaining. You're not getting me. don't know. Like, what else am I supposed to say?
It's true. She did have the answer to that. I guess that was why.
I mean, it was the two of us that had the wedding. We were out there. It was others was attending to
and I
every
was
other
angry because
thing.
I'd already told you what I wanted to do. So I was expecting that you'd have communicated the information.
That's the thing. I actually did. But everyone chose to do what they wanted to do. You get.
So sometimes you just make extra space at the end of the day.
Baby, shoot.
The definition of love changed since being married. My definition of love, I've always had this mindset that love is patient, love is kind, love is this, love is that. But inside marriage, love is in Daboski.
A different
Love,
definition.
love is separate. Love is a gagatu.
Let it go.
No, like I need to explain the way the thing they feel for body. Like, bro,
It requires more than love.
it's
Like,
there are sometimes it just be like, make I just carry this, make I just go throw it out.
No, you ask me why I press your neck.
Like literally. Definitely before marriage, yeah, I used to be scared of somebody coming close to my neck. You see, I used to be scared, but right now, just keep me at no rest. So it's fun for me. But bro, love, except marriage. That's the best way to answer that question. Like, you need what I love. Like,
Yes,
seriously, you
yes.
need what I love. But
It has grown. Oh, it's not like love is not there.
no, love is
It's
there. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, there are some days like you don't even want to think about love. Like,
Ish?
what is love? Like,
Well, it's fun because we're
it's
laughing
an
now.
experience.
Yeah, we're laughing now
it's
because
fun, oh.
at the end of the day, you just figure out that
Yeah.
your definition of love will change definitely.
Yes, it's
because
real.
it's okay to be angry. It's okay if there's one thing you don't want to bottle up. I know how to bottle up a love, but in marriage, I've learned that love also means communicating. Because if there's one thing I don't do most times, I don't talk. I just have the conversation with myself, and I just act, moving forward. But sometimes I realize that sort of left some particles of unresolved issues in my heart, and then she'll be like, tell me, communicate it with me, and all of those stuff. I'll be like, no, I've had the conversation with myself. I've resolved it. It's fine. Let's just continue. She'll be like, no, I still want to hear. You understand? So for me now, love is more about, don't hide your feelings. If something is not fine, communicate it with me. Tell me, let me know. You understand? She's very outspoken. I really, pour my heart out like that. But now, so I don't teach me how to talk everything. So right now, yeah, it's good. Love is communication. Love has really changed here. I know, so you was to make I go for this one.
Yes, because
before marriage, shout out to our counselor.
yeah.
Yeah. An amazing, he's someone I'll recommend. I'll really recommend him to, if it's possible, to everybody, whether you're already married and you're having challenges, you need to, talk with him. So if you want, us would give his information. So about to get married, in marriage, preparing for marriage, counseling was one of the major things for us. I'm very big on faith, which is something that was an attraction for her. Yeah. And so I already had things about my marital set. Sorry, baby. Faith is big for us. Faith is big for us. It has it's the definition and the foundation of our marriage. It's centered on our faith and our spirituality. We believe that for Christians, and me, I'm heavy on the marriage of the garden and all of those stuff. So generally, vision that we have for our marriage, which we had already, like I said, our counselor did a very thorough work with us. We were able to come up with our vision for our marriage. We had our mission statements.
Yeah.
I had things I was looking forward to in my own, personal pursuit for marriage. She also had, so he was able to help us, first of all, marry our vision together, and then we came up with a statement. So we had some key factors that we, highlighted. That was for me. For me, I believed in prayer. She believed in communication. I believe more of parenting and all of those stuff. So we're able to marry all of those stuff together, and everything was rooted in faith. So it was Bible centered. So that's a our marriage enough a lot of times, because there are times where I'm angry, but my faith compels me to act right. So there are certain things I know I can't do. So that's kept boundary for me, no matter how mad I get, or no matter how what was the right word there?
For me, which is something I think it has really helped in the sense that most times when recently, like baby coming in and all of everything going on, we are busy. One person is busy doing this other person is busy doing that, and all of those things. And then maybe one person or the two of us talking, we just realize that it's been a while we did this prayer thing or study thing together. And by the time we come back to our normal way of studying and communicating and praying, we just get this connection back. Like we see that things start. Yes, like there's this fast,
less tension, more speed.
Yes, that we get. So it's key. I think I would say what's it called, the spirituality of
the spiritual aspect of things.
Aspect of everything. When we come back to it, it's not like we're away from it.
Yeah,
but sometimes it's just overwhelming. Like this person is busy doing his or her own thing. Not totally, but you're busy, baby, tired, resting. But when we come together and have this relationship and fellowship, it just brings us back, and then we just pick up from where we stopped.
Prayer is major.
Yes.
Prayer is major. Prayer is major. But I've seen people who pray together, but then there was still problem. So communication, good communication, honest communication, open communication, truthful communication. Once that is done, even if you just say a 2 minutes prayer, trust me, to go far. So you just really need to open up your mind. And by the time you're praying, there's really nothing you're holding. The both of you are coming bare. So at those points, there's quick speed. So yeah. Should sleep.
I wish they knew that when they have baby, everything changes. Yes, like it changes everything. And then another thing, I think for me, the most important thing, I think every young person should know is you have to, one way or the other, communicate, even when you don't want to. You have to give out information before, or even you have to give out information. Like you have to seek for permission before you do anything. Like anything at all.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know.
You don't take decision finish before you cut them the tell me.
Because I was used to doing my thing myself. Like if I want to do something, I have it ready. I just go ahead to implement. If I need to do something, I do it. Like I didn't really have somebody I have to go back to say, oh, this is what I want to do.
Accountability.
This is what I want to do. Now coming into marriage, you have to especially now there's a baby, you want to go to the toilet, you have to say, please, I want to. Can I please? Because he's busy. You don't know what he's doing. You need to seek for his permission to help you hold the child or do something before you can attend to yourself or do something else. Everything that you want to do, if you want to go out, then you won't go. You have to tell your partner now, oh, I want to do this one. Listen, I'm saying now, there was an event that occurred a few weeks back, and I needed to fix my nails. In my head, I already said, oh, I'm going to discuss it with my husband, right? That I want to fix my nails. But from one talk to another, I just said, I'm going out though. Then say, you are going out. Where are you going to? I mean, I want to go and fix my nails. And then it was like, how come I'm just hearing that? In my head, I'm like, hey, everything I go really need to tell this man. So I was like, I was actually going to come tell you that I want to go and fix my nails so you guys can help me hold King. He was like, we did not discuss that part. It's like, okay. So you have to like prepare your mind that you have to be
Communicate.
free, willing to communicate at all times. So that's a minimum word. That's if you want, I can talk about right now. So that's
So you don't get what was the question again? I think I've lost you. I just
like
got
one thing that things you should tell a young couple or someone that is coming into marriage, like one thing that you would an advice to
like
give
an
them.
advice.
Yeah.
Young man. They can give you better advice. Have a very stable source of income. Like have a very stable source of income, because in marriage, you need finance. You need finance, and you don't want to. Anything can happen. Sometimes, I would say both couples should have stable source of income. Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on what you guys want to, or what's your marital vision and all this. But whatsoever, I do have a stable source of income. That would be always something I would preach, because there will be a lot of demands, especially we expecting maybe in our first year. We weren't, you understand, but it happened. So the financial part of things is something you can overlook. You can even prepare and do everything, but then it will still happen. So have a stable source of income, regardless. One or both party should have something to always fall back on.
So you should.
Yeah, why is it one or both? Anything can happen, but then at least one also.
I said both of you because it's not going to be easy on
On one
whosoever
person.
that is the one that is.
True.
If it's the man, oh God, you need see. Two of you should.
Have source of income.
Both of you should. Put God first. Communicate. Pray. Plan. Prepare. And stay positive.
Everything she said, 100%. Put God first, and in all you're putting, get understanding. Yeah, get understanding, because everything about this space called marriage, there is a whole lot of understanding that is needed. I think now I can understand the scripture where it says, trying to remember if it's First Peter 4 verse 7 now, that talks about the man being wise, in dealing with the woman, so that your prayers will not be hindered. It's very, very key. It's very, very key, because when you're in this space, if this person is not happy, nothing they work. You understand? You just find yourself struggling. So in all things, get understanding as to parenting, get understanding as to running a home, get understanding as how to, manage finance and all of those stuff. And then also be ready to be accountable in all of those things. You get, so yeah, everything she has said with that.
Marriages. What is marriage? Is it the definition of marriage or?
Marriage is what to you?
Oh, it is friendly, relationship, open mind, and love. Yeah, that's
all.
no. But that's the little I can say. Yeah,
I'll sum it up. Say marriage is a place of maturity. Marriage is a place of maturity. Doesn't like IQ.
nice.
Just leave it like that. Hey, whoa. That's the way our son does it. Right? It feels like, hey, whoa. Because there are times where you just want to be you, but that's when your child needs the attention. Parenting is life changing. Parenting is fun. Parenting is more importantly for me, parenting is a blessing. You get, yeah. but it comes with its own demand.
Like I said, it's a blessing. Also, it's an opportunity that is given to one. Yeah. And then it's not easy, but it's beautiful. Yes, parenting is beautiful. It's an experience that is beautiful. Yeah.
The best part of being married to you is how easy it is to talk to you.
Okay.
And it's like I don't have to hide. And that's the gift you've given me. So thank you for that ease. No, it's like if I keep person for us, I just need to contact you. Say, I don't keep person, you'll be like, oh yeah, let's plan how they run. You get, so it's easy to talk to you, it's easy to be with you. And this your smile is finishing work in the house. Yeah,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, the best part of being married to you is that assurance that I get, that I know that when I am down, I have someone that got me physically, spiritually, and in every other way. Like I always tell you, you're like me. You always tell me too that like I'm like you.
In a female's
That
body.
yes, it's beautiful to know that I'm thinking of something. This person is thinking the same thing, and the father, oh, this guy is smart. Like you're able to make decisions, and most times when we're outside, I am so proud when you're talking like, guy, that's my husband. Yeah, it's awesome being married to you. I didn't know that marriage was going to be like this. Trust me, as much as it felt like, or it looked like I was ready, I wasn't ready up until we started our conversation, and then you're an amazing person. Yes,
Thank
you are a very, like I told you the other time that I am proud of you, and I am.
I literally slept after that statement. Like I just dropped everything and I slept like, no, it's not what to need to work again.
So having you as a friend is part of an amazing package that comes with marrying you or being married to you. You being able to like hear me talk. Most times when I'm talking to you, it's like you're not hearing me, but I see you doing these things that I've mentioned and all of those things. It's awesome. And I love you for making this journey very easy and for being helpful. Like you guys, this guy is a husband man. He helps out in the house. Like sometimes I'm stressed out, and sometimes you're stressed out too. I'm not worried when I'm angry at you. Thinking of how you've been, it kind of calms me, knowing that you're not that person, that kind of person. Or when you're angry, or I'm asking you to help me out with something, you're like, give me a minute or not now. I might be angry later. I just come back. I'm like, this person is actually a cool person. Like, you've already set what's it called?
Good track record.
Yes. So when you're doing something new that is not, the previous this thing stuff you've done kind of makes up for it. I just want to thank you.
Have good track record.
And thank you for being a good husband, a good father, and a good brother. Yes, to me and to our baby boy. I love how you love him, how you care for him, how you even leave the most important things you want to do to attend to him. So all of those things put together, that's it. And many more. Yes. I'll keep it to myself. So I don't have anything serious to ask you.
Okay.
Do you still love me? You do.
Okay, of course, I still love you. But that's a very good question. I actually still love you like
sometimes when you're angry, it's like this guy. In my head, I'm like, this
now.
kind of love I'm not reduced. Because
She used to say for love, you have to be a father, you have to be a brother, you have to be a friend, you have to be a husband. Next tell you that there are times where I'm your husband, the time where I'm a father. So there are those times where you used to feel like I'm harsh. I did do fatherly role.
okay. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, ask me.
Why they smell like that?
Ode.
Are you comfortable? Like prior to like you used to say like the way you envision marriage to be. Is that where it is now? Like you being inside the marriage thing now. Would you say it's surpassed your expectation or it's
What I would say is we're running our race in our marriage. So I'm not going to say it is the way I've seen it to be or I'm expecting it to be this way. The way it's going right now, I believe that's how God wants it to be.
okay?
And me being comfortable, I am very much comfortable with us, how we are. Thank God I have the understanding that it doesn't have to be all rosy and all of those things. My papa no be Dangote, your papa no be Dangote, so I don't expect it to be a rosy one. But this journey, I call it a journey because we have a purpose and we're working towards it. I'm comfortable. I love us. So long as you're there, I'm there. You're happy, I'm happy. And we're raising a healthy child. That's all that matters. And we're putting God first. That's it.
Awesome. Yeah. So forever.
Okay.
Hello, my AfriOne family. I'm so excited today to be on your screen wherever you're watching it from. I want to say thank you. And also to the followers and the subscribers, I want to say thank you to you all and to my beautiful guests who have graced me in this 1 year sitting on this very particular platform. I want to say thank you under the umbrella of AfriOne Show. So today, quickly, I'm here to just talk to you about 2 new products that we have released. One of them is known as the AfriOne Net, AfriOne Property. Can't blame me. I like my AfriOne network. And the second one is known as AfriOne Invest. And the first one, AfriOne Property, and the second one, AfriOne Invest. I want to encourage you, please. Are you a property owner, or maybe you're an agent, or you are a startup and you're looking for a platform for you to be able to put your properties? I want to encourage you, please, now go visit property.afrione.africa for you to get registered and also for you to start listing. You never can tell. You might be sitting with me here on this very particular table as we're going to be talking about all things property. And also on the second side of things, for those of you who are business people, you are intending to start your own business and you want to check how the market is, you want to see if your ideas are going to fly, or maybe for you, you are literally at a stage where you need to scale, but you need funding. With AfriOne Invest, it's a crowdfunding platform where people come and put their ideas and put their stuff with a possibility of either giving an equity out or probably a stake, or maybe you're looking for a partner or just a seed investor, or maybe for you just want to crowdfund people who just like your idea, just want to give you seed for you to be able to run your business. I want to encourage you also, please visit invest.afrione.africa. Invest.afrione.africa. I look forward also for me to sit with you all either on the property side, on the business side, which is the invest side, for us to just talk about all things property and all things business. Thank you so much. Please explore this very particular website and tell us what is your experience. And definitely we're trying as much as possible for us to get all kinds of different stakeholders within the property space and also within the investment space. So if you're watching me currently and you know that you're a professional in any of this very particular field that I've mentioned right now, why don't you hit us on an email? The email is currently available on the screen, and let's get talking. You never can tell. Your idea, your skill, your coaching and your mentorship program might help somebody to be the next business tycoon in Africa. I'll see you on the flip side in you making money with us. Bye for now. Thank you.